Parimala Ranganatha Perumal Temple or Tiruindalur is a Hindu temple dedicated to Lord Vishnu located in Tamil Nadu, India. It is one of the 108 Divya Desams, the temples of Lord Vishnu revered in Nalayira Divya Prabandham by the 12 poet saints or Alwars. The history of the temple speaks of the greatness of Ekadashi Vratam, that is, the devotee committed to this prayer should spend the whole day with the thoughts of the Lord without consuming even a drop of water. King Ambarishan was following this practice meticulously. The devotee should take food only the next day, Dwadashi, the 12th day of new moon or full moon at an auspicious time, and that was the 100th Ekadashi Dwadashi for King Ambarish. People of his country and those in the palace were happy that their king will be completing a century, and there were necessary arrangements for the celebrations. But people in the celestial world were unhappy because Ambarishan may be elevated to their status if his 100th fasting went successfully. They did not want to lose their position for a human. They approached sage Durvasa to undo his fasting and help retaining their positions. The sage, noted for his temperament, assured the Devas to help them and came down to earth. By then, the king had finished the Ekadashi fasting. The fasting would be complete only if he took his food before the prescribed time the next day, Dwadashi. If the time ends, the fruits of the fasting will also be lost. The king did not know that the sage had come with an evil plan. The king was about to take his food when sage Durvasa entered his palace. The king was doubly glad to have a guest in sage Durvasa and requested him to accept his hospitality dining with him. The sage cunningly told him that he accepted his invitation and would be back to be with him for the lunch after a bath in the river. His plan was to fail the king. The time was nearing. The king was afraid of the curse of the sage if he ate without him. He consulted the pandits in his court. The chief pandit said that if he simply consumes a few drops of water, he would complete the fasting in order. King did this and was waiting for the sage to have the full food. Knowing this through his powers, Durvasa created a ghost to kill the king. When the ghost began chasing him, Ambarish sought asylum at Lord's feet. The Lord looked at the ghost angrily. The ghost began to retreat and disappeared. Realizing the devotion of the king and the power of his fasting, sage Durvasa sought the pardon of the Lord. The sage was pardoned. When asked by the Lord of his wish after completing 100 Ekadashi fastings, King Ambarish begged the Lord that he should stay at this place and bless the devotees. Pleased with the king's request, Lord Vishnu is blessing his devotees from this temple as Parimala Ranganathar. I hope you liked this video. I'll be making a new video on another temple next time. Thank you.